This video is all about carbohydrates. Polymers are large complex molecules made of long chains of monomers. Monomers are the small units from which larger molecules are made. A condensation reaction is when two molecules join to form a chemical bond and involves the release of a water molecule. However, a hydrolysis reaction is when two molecules separate when the chemical bond breaks using a water molecule. These two reactions are pretty much the opposite of each other. Most carbohydrates are polymers. It consists of the elements carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. The monomers that make up carbohydrates are called monosaccharides. Glucose is a hexose sugar as it has 6 carbons in every molecule. There are 2 isomers of glucose: alpha glucose and beta glucose. Isomers are molecules with the same formula, but different arrangement of atoms. In alpha glucose, the hydroxyl group is on the bottom, whereas in beta glucose, the hydroxyl group is on the top. A disaccharide is formed when 2 monosaccharides join together through a condensation reaction and form a glycosidic bond. We've already mentioned condensation reactions in this video. Here is the reaction of 2 alpha glucose molecules joining together to form maltose, which is a disaccharide, and a water molecule. The hydrolysis reaction breaks down the maltose back into glucose by using a water molecule. The 3 monosaccharides you need to know about for A-levels are glucose, fructose, and galactose. You already know that when 2 monosaccharides join together, a disaccharide is formed. You also know from the last slide that glucose and glucose will form maltose. Well, glucose and fructose will form sucrose. And glucose and galactose will form lactose. And the same principles follow. They join together by a condensation reaction, and a glycosidic bond forms between the 2 monosaccharides. A polysaccharide is formed when more than 2 monosaccharides join together, by condensation reactions. You must know that for every glycosidic bond formed, a water molecule is produced. There are also 3 polysaccharides you need to know about: starch, glycogen, and cellulose. Starch is found in plants to store excess glucose. It consists of 2 long polysaccharides of alpha glucose. The first polysaccharide is called amylose, which is an unbranched chain. It has a coiled structure which makes it more compact and good for storage. Amylopectin, however, is a branched chain, which consists of side branches. These side branches break off quicker, because it allows enzymes to hydrolyze the glycosidic bonds easily. This releases glucose much quicker. Starch is insoluble, so it doesn't affect water potential through osmosis in cells. This makes it also good for storage. Glycogen is found in animals to store excess glucose. It is a polysaccharide of alpha glucose. Glycogen is also insoluble, so doesn't affect water potential. It has a branched structure similar to amylopectin, but with more side branches. These side branches break off quicker, because it allows enzymes to hydrolyze the glycosidic bonds easily. This releases glucose much quicker, which is mostly used for respiration. Cellulose is usually found in plant cell walls to provide structural support. This time, it's a polysaccharide of beta glucose. It's long and unbranched, as you can see on the diagram. Every straight chain of cellulose is linked together by hydrogen bonding, which forms fibers called microfibrils. Well, that's the end of the video. Be sure to watch my next video, and if you found this video helpful, then remember to subscribe.